All right. Okay, so since I'm not going to be here tomorrow for what would normally have been the time when I would tell you how to get your piece together, your final stories, I'm going to show you right now, and a big thank you to Nadia for shooting this video for me. Okay, so if you can look over, you can see on the screen, I have a bunch of sound bites laid out the way you have them, hopefully, in a sequence. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm not going to build my finished product in this sequence. I'm going to make yet another sequence. And if I go to this little icon right here, it gives me create new sequence. You also could conceivably go to file and new and sequence. That would be the same thing, but create new sequence right there. And new sequence just basically gives me a clean timeline where there's nothing on it yet. I can easily go back and forth between the new one I created and the other one where I have my sound bites just by clicking on the little folder tabs just like that. So I can go back and forth and back and forth. So now in my new sequence, of course, I'm going to actually build my story the same way I built the practice activities that you've already done. So I just happen to have one that's practice VO2 here, but you get the idea. Your voiceover track that I've emailed you or that you've recorded some other way can come down here to track 3, the same way you did with the practice activities. And then you're going to go through and find where all your cut points go. Now, first thing I want to do is highlight this right there, that track. So I found a place, and you of course will be listening to where the cut points really go and looking at your script. I'm just going to do this really fast. I'll put a cut point there, and then I'd listen some more and say, okay, my next soundbite might be there, cut point, okay. Again, you will be listening and doing this very carefully. I'm just doing it fast as a quick demonstration for you. So you'll find where your cut points belong like that, okay? So now, when I'm ready to start actually inserting my sound bites, all I have to do is go back to this sequence where I have all my sound bites sitting there, and I can just simply click on one clip. See how when you click straight on a clip, it lights up, okay? Now, and I think, Edius, depending on the way this particular version is set, it'll probably want me also to have this video track highlighted over here. So let's suppose my first soundbite I want to use is actually this one. And again, you'll know what all this is based on your script. Now, I want to grab this clip, the one that's lit up. I'm going to right click on it, and I'm just going to go to copy. This is going to be a really simple copy paste operation. Now, I go back to my other sequence. I put my playhead where I want my first soundbite to go. And it's really going to be a matter of just simply pasting, except for, let's see, I always get this wrong. Let's see if I can remember on the first try which track I have to have highlighted. I think it's the video track. Let's see if I'm right. Yes, that was it. Okay, so I had to have the video track highlighted. So now I'm going to go to my next soundbite, go back over here, find it, click on it, right click, copy, back to the sequence where I'm building it. I know I left my playhead where I wanted it, and I'm going to go to paste. And then I'm going to find my third soundbite, and I'm going to go back to here. And I hope it's becoming apparent to you that this has the potential to be a very quick, efficient process if you do it this way. So we'll just go to copy over here, go back to this sequence here, and paste. You're going to remember your same rule, insert all sound bites before you overwrite any B-roll. And then we can talk some more about maybe some more ins and outs, and maybe some finer points and nuances of how to really perfect your edit when I see you in class on Thursday. That's it. Let me know if you have any questions.